Welcome back. In the previous task, we learned about splitting, extracting, and conditional column. And in this task, we'll understand what data model is and how to create relationships. Now, this is the data model tab in Power BI desktop. And data model is when you have relationships connecting tables together based on a common field or key, which is a column with unique values, often called the product key field. Okay? And data models generally contain two types of data: data known as fact table and lookup known as dimension table. The difference between the two is that data table contain quantitative metrics that can be used to create relationships such as ID or key column, while lookup table contains descriptive attributes or characteristics, which are often text. In creating relationships, there are primary and foreign keys. They are keys because they are used to create relationships. And foreign keys contain multiple instances of each value, while primary key contains unique values. Primary keys uniquely identify each row of the table and matches the foreign keys in any related data tables. In summary, primary keys are unique, foreign keys contain duplicates. Now, to our data model, identifying the tables with quantitative metrics, which are data tables. These are the sales table. In creating relationships, there are two ways to do this. The first way is to click and drag to connect primary and foreign keys. The second way is to add or detect relationships using the Manage Relationships dialog box under the Home tab. Okay, so you can add or detect relationship and even edit relationships or even delete relationships from this Manage Relationships tab. You will manually select two tables or more you would like to create relationships together with their primary and foreign keys. I like creating relationships from the data model, which is the first option, because it is easier to do this way than going to the Manage Relationships tab. So what I will just do is to select this and drag it upwards. So I'm just trying to rearrange it. Okay. Now I'm going to be creating a relationship between the returns table and the sales table. Now both tables have product key. Okay. So I'll simply select the product key here. I'll click and then drag to the returns table and drop it. As you can see, it's automatically detected the common columns, which is the product key, containing the unique values. So I'll just go ahead and click OK. Clicking OK. And here you have it. I have created a relationship successfully. So I can click to view the relationships in each of the models. Okay. So clicking on this, I can view the relationship. Clicking on this also, I can view the relationships. So sometimes Power BI automatically detects relationships between our model and creates those relationships. Okay, just like in this case. In this case, I did not necessarily have to create relationship between these two tables. It did that automatically. Now pause this video and try creating a relationship between the sales table and the product table. And when you are done, continue with the video and I will show you how to do that. Now, to create the relationship, I'm going to simply drag this upwards. Okay, then I move this way. You can create relationships with either of the sales table. Okay, so I have product key in this sales table and I have product key in my product table. So I'll simply click and drag to the product table and I'll drop it on the product key. Okay, then I'll go ahead and click OK. Okay, so I have successfully created a relationship. All right, so that is how we create relationships in our data model. So in this task, we learned what data model is and how to create relationships. In the next task, we will learn data analysis expressions, also known as DAX.